Hello and welcome back to the Tea and the Butty podcast. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Erica.
And we're back with another film and TV special, aren't we?
Did you say film?
Film. I'm Irish now, you see? See, you didn't know that.
I'm sure I heard that.
Film.
Back with another film and TV.
I'm saying it the Irish way, even though I have absolutely no Irish in my ancestry. Well, I don't know, maybe I do. It's all from around there, you see, isn't it? You know.
It's never come out.
It's never come out. You did my ancestry.
Yeah.
You were very interested to find out how white I was. Shit, we just need
the
to.
answer is very.
And I was, what do you think you are? Is there any stories? I was like, no. We're all from that little island east of Ushant.
Well, I thought you might have more like Viking
Damp
blood.
on the Isle. I mean, there's probably a little bit of Scandinavian, but it's like 1%. No, it's all Scottish and Welsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, mostly Scottish.
I think you had a little bit of English, actually.
A little bit of English. That was from living in England, probably, you know. It's soaked up into my DNA, you know. The sausage rolls.
Yes.
The Gregg sausage rolls, you know. The inhalation of pub fumes. England.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, well, I was born in England, as we know, but as you know. But I'm mostly Scottish and Welsh, but yes. And no Irish whatsoever.
No, I don't think so.
Never been to Ireland, by the way.
Maybe like 1% crept in.
Even though it's like 49 quid on a plane or whatever. Well, it's probably more than that now.
One of the times that they've updated your DNA, I seem to think you had like 1% Irish. But the thing about it is, historically, apparently there was a lot of travel between Ireland and Scotland. So it's like if you have any Scottish, like, you probably have a little bit of
Northern Ireland and Scotland are, Giant's Causeway.
There you go.
See, if you don't know the thing, a giant built a massive, like...
A giant did,
yes, these things existed back then. A giant built a massive, like, bridge between him and Scotland, because there was a Scottish giant he was in love with, or something. One of them was a woman, the other was a man.
Yeah.
And they were all like, and so he was all like, he could see that, and he was all like, excited to get with her, and then she was all like, nah, don't want you. So in a typical rage, he smashed up the bridge.
Yes.
And now there's just sea there. And we don't have a bridge anymore. Thanks a lot, because you just threw a pootie because she didn't love you.
Threw a pootie.
Yeah. It's taking you back to some Welsh words there. But anyway. We're going to be talking about Saturday Night Live UK.
Oh.
What?
We should have gone live from Austin. It's Monday night. Oh no, it's Tuesday night.
Don't even know, do you? You see? And live from... We're not that funny. We're not as funny as the SNL people.
Well, I don't know if they're that funny either. That's what we're going to talk about.
Oh, they think they do. They're laughing at themselves all the time. Oh, yes, laughing. Just laughing.
Live from
Austin. It's Tuesday whenever you're listening to this.
Yay!
If you haven't seen it, it's on Peacock for those in the US, and it comes on Sky One in the UK live at like 10 o'clock.
Saturday Night Live from London.
Yeah, it's from London, yes.
I don't know if I cut you off when you said that
SNL
originally.
UK.
Yes, yeah.
It is. And it's a full-on, like, officially endorsed, executive produced by the great, all-knowing, powerful Lorne Michaels. Mm-hmm. And SNL's still going over here. But for some reason they've decided now to officially adopt an expansion in the UK. And I don't know why that is.
After how many decades?
Well, the thing is, right, because I was like, we've had sketch comedy in the UK for the last 30-odd years, you know, well, more than that even.
Yeah.
You know, on TV. But I was thinking, yeah, it's funny that, you know, we haven't tried to adapt that, but we did. Back in, like, the 80s.
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, and it was called Saturday Live.
Oh,
and then it was kind of renamed to Friday Night Live and stuff. And it made stars. It was like in 1985 to like 98, and it came on Channel 4, which of course all the best comedy does sometimes.
Sometimes.
Father Ted was on Channel 4 and all that. And the series made stars of Ben Elton and Harry Enfield.
Oh.
You know those names.
Yeah.
First to television appearances by like Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, Patrick Marber, Moana Banks, Chris Barry, Julian Clary, Tracy Ullman, Craig Ferguson, Craig Charles, Josie Lawrence, and, I think Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson were on there too.
Huh, interesting.
So, you're talking about, these people got their start on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
These people got their start on Saturday Live, but nobody remembers it. They go, oh yeah, we were on Saturday Live. It's like, yeah, no one remembers that now.
And it was just like Saturday Night Live?
It was based on it, but no other connection. It was just sketches, They didn't actually go like SNL UK has the whole live from London, it's Saturday night,
Yeah.
And they have like the end that thing where they're all on stage hugging each other, like, what a great show, guys. And
yeah.
congratulating each other while someone plays some weird saxophone music over the...
Why is it weird?
I don't know, it just seems like a weird, like it seems very dated, weirdly enough, and very American.
It's very New York.
Very New York, maybe. Yeah, there you go. But it's
Yeah.
like, so something from London would be like some kind of like,
Well, funnily enough, I thought that, like, just in the intro, it's like, because SNL, the beginning of SNL is always like showing
cold open.
Showing Times Square and...
Yeah, well, they do that with
during the
opening credits, yeah.
And it's the neon lights of the signs and everything.
Yeah.
And it just like has the vibes of New York, and they did kind of the same thing over here. I didn't know where
in London.
They did the same thing in London.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if it works. I mean, London has Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah.
Which is the same kind of vibe as Times Square, I guess, with all the screens and the lights and everything. But it still feels like you're in London.
It's still
doesn't
basically,
feel like you're in New York.
And
the set too looks too similar to like a grungy, like New York kind of basement comedy club.
Yes.
Which is the vibe it's supposed to have. But in London, I don't know where the comedy. We've never been to a comedy club in Britain.
No, well, I mean, there's not really. Well, I mean, there are, but there's. For me, growing up, it was kind of like pubs and clubs,
Yeah.
Working men's clubs.
Yeah. I think they should have leaned a little bit more into that.
Yeah.
Made like the inside of the main stage like feel more pubby rather than...
Well, they have to construct sets and stuff, because they've got more money.
Are they... So in the very first episode, Graham Norton had like a little guest appearance. Wasn't he a guest appearance?
Yeah, he was...
And he said something about, this is my set.
This is my stage.
This is my stage.
So, I don't know where they're actually filming this in London. I think it might be like...
Well, apparently on Graham Norton's stage.
Yeah, but I don't know where that is. If it's at Pinewood, if it's at Twickenham.
So do they put that stuff up every week and then retake it back down for his...
No, I think he's...
I don't understand.
I don't know, maybe... No, I think he's probably moved.
He's just saying it's my stage, meaning my old stage.
My old stage where I started, yeah, wherever, maybe, because I mean, no, they wouldn't, They have like the SNL UK has this like main area, and then it has like areas that they can quickly construct the sets for the sketches,
Yeah.
Oh, we need a house set here, we need a ship set here,
and then it's got a separate like band stage.
And then a little band stage, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, and they don't show that on SNL, like them running between the sets and everything,
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes, but they're showing it a lot more on the UK one to show like, oh yeah, We're live right now.
Are there any live shows like that in the UK?
I guess Saturday Live was a live show, And I mean, there's, there used to be live stuff, but I mean, not live comedies, like Live from the Apollo, maybe, Live from the Hammersmith Odeon, but that's just like stand-up.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, sketch comedy, when I was thinking about it, it's like, oh yeah, this just, I mean, it's quite known for its sketch comedy double acts and shows and stuff. And then someone pointed out, goes, yeah, but it hasn't really done anything in the past 20 years. There hasn't really been anything.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, yeah, no, there hasn't. It's all been panel shows.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they're all going.
I do love a good panel show.
You do. You do love a good panel show. You just got into Would I Lie to You?
Yeah, we recently started watching Would I Lie to You on Prime. If you guys have Prime, I definitely recommend that. It's so funny.
Yeah, Rob Brydon.
David Mitchell's one of my favorites.
David Mitchell
anyway.
and Lee Mack. And, we just kind of started in the middle, but we can go back and watch the very early series. It's been going for years now. It's going for about 20 years, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Like, Have I Got News for You has been going for almost 40.
Yeah.
And they've got 8 out of 10 cats, and and Taskmaster, again, another panel show, which people seem to love. It's just all about the panel shows in Britain, and a rotating cast of the comedy elite, mixed with people we like who are coming up,
Those are all, though...
Whereas that wouldn't really work over here, I don't think, panel shows.
Those are not writing-based shows. I don't know how better to say that.
Well, yeah, I mean, someone's got to write, someone's got to write the autocue for the thing, but yeah, the rest of it...
questions or whatever.
The questions and,
But the rest of it's just, they're just riffing. They're just doing improv, basically.
It's quick wit.
Which I love,
It's quick wit, yeah.
Yeah. But it's not the same thing as, okay, we've got to write a certain number of sketches every week, know?
No.
Because I think it's a little bit... I don't know, actually.
Well, the writers for SNL UK, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of characters, first
of all. There's a lot of cast.
Actors,
there's about 12 or 13 people in the cast.
How many in the States, do you know?
I'm not really sure.
Currently? I mean, I guess sometimes it's felt like there's probably that many over here also, but sometimes it seems like there's not that many.
Yeah, because I mean Tracy Morgan, Kenan Thompson has been on.
He's been on for a while.
He's been on for a while now. I mean,
I would say at least 10 years, if not more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'd
say there's about the same amount of people in the cast in the US as there is in the UK one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kenan Thompson joined 2003. He's been on it for 20 years.
20 years.
And he said that, oh yeah, I wanted to be on SNL.
Yeah, that was his
That was my goal. Whereas people were like, I want to get on SNL so I can move on to better things.
Be a movie star, usually.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, everyone became a movie star and got offers,
Yeah. I wonder if being a Hollywood actor nowadays, if you still I want to be on the big screen. That was always Hollywood's main goal.
Yeah, it was you started off on little things. You're like, well, I'm hoping to grab a big movie by the end of the year.
Because television actors weren't taken as seriously. But now I think it's kind of
It's kind of going reverse. You want to get on a big budget TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because TV shows are now big budget. I mean, some of these TV shows are commanding $100 million an episode.
And people aren't watching movies as much anymore.
Yeah.
But I think it's not because the writing is necessarily bad or anything. I think it's just you have more time to immerse yourself in the story and get to know the characters and stuff on a TV show than you do in a 2-hour movie,
Yeah.
And it's just more fun, really, if you can really get into what you're watching.
The writers of SNL UK, there's quite a lot of them when I was looking it up.
Well, I mean, traditionally, aren't the actors the writers?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, I think it's quite a lot of, who aren't. Humphrey Kerr is one of the writers.
Oh, I don't know any of their names really.
Humphrey Kerr, you don't know Humphrey Kerr from Welcome to Wrexham? He's the guy who got Rob McElhenney into football. He's in the documentary.
Oh,
Humphrey, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's a writer. He's written for pretty much everyone, and he's one of the main writers of SNL. He was actually in the pork board sketch from the last episode of SNL Uk. Yeah, I think he was the one with the bacon on his head.
I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, it's overall, SNL UK is like SNL. It's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Some of the sketches don't land. Some of them really do, you know? And you know, I've looking at the viewing figures, I'm kind of I'm worried about it.
Yeah.
It's
declining every episode.
Declining every episode.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And of course, with this day and age of the internet, everybody wants to hate on everything.
Yes.
Oh, don't like this.
Yes.
Get it out of here. You know?
Yeah.
Simply because it's new. You know? It's like, what's that? I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, and especially because it's American, the British people will not accept that.
Well, there's a lot of people going, oh, it's written for an American audience, and I can see where they're coming from with that, because it's kind of like, the jokes are kind of like based on memes that have come out of the UK that have gained popularity in the US.
Okay.
But there's some obscure, like, stuff, you know, what is in the first episode with Tina Fey when she's like, "What a sad little life, Jane." You know, that was for like the UK viewers, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think that really gained popularity, because the thing is with the internet, it's kind of made everything kind of homogenous.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say that
and it's like,
episode...
it's come on the internet. Yeah, I know about the Jet2 holiday because
yeah,
I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but that's been a British thing for years. Why are you into that? You know? There's a lot of, like, gatekeeping of what's British and what's American.
Yeah,
you know? But it's like the internet...
If you're going to put it on the internet...
If you're going to put it on the internet, you have no control. You want as many people to see it as possible.
Yeah.
And it's like, people who speak English, you know? That's it, you know? Yeah. It's kind of like the meme with the succulent Chinese meal.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Americans thought that was a British guy, but it was Australian.
They mentioned that in SNL, didn't they?
Yes, it's just kind of like one of those collections.
Was it SNL, actually, or was it something else? I don't even know. Yeah. The first episode was hosted by Tina Fey, and what do you think? I think that it felt more like... I feel like she must have had a hand in writing a lot of the
she might have. Yeah, she would have had a hand in writing some of it.
It felt more.
I mean, if Lorne is executive producing, he's going to have like his best people who was like
that one felt.
She was a head writer, wasn't
American. It felt more American SNL. It felt more Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Than the episodes afterward.
Yes. Yeah. And she had Regé-Jean Page in one of the sketches.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, remind us who some of the hosts and guests have been.
Well, Tina Fey's the first host. And, of course, they have the musical act, which was Wet Leg. Nicola Coughlan, Michael Cera, and Graham Norton appear in the opening monologue. Nicola Coughlan, obviously, from Derry Girls, Bridgerton. The second episode was hosted by Jamie Dornan of 50 Shades of Grey fame. Mm-hmm. Well, he's done other stuff. Wolf Alice with a musical guest. Chris O'Dowd was in the opening monologue. Riz Ahmed then was the host of the third episode, and he's an actor. He's in this show called Bait. It's about this British Asian actor who gets tapped to play James Bond, and you know, it's kind of like a funny...
I'm like, yeah, have they had anybody who's just known in the UK and is not known in both? Because I think I didn't know him.
Jack White, yeah, maybe Riz Ahmed, yeah, maybe he was known in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Whitehall, I'd struggle to say he's known over here.
Yeah, no, I think he is, because first of all, I've seen him on...
He's trying to become
like Jimmy
known
Kimmel
over here.
Or...
Well, I mean...
He's been on one of those. And I think that the series Travels with My Dad or whatever, I think that's quite popular.
Oh, did it? It got popular?
Yeah, I think so.
Jack Whitehall had it. That was Georgia Smith was the musical guest. Nicola Coughlan came back to host for the 5th episode. Foo Fighters performed. Jimmy Fallon was in that episode.
Yeah, randomly.
Randomly, he kept popping up.
Yeah.
So, and they made a joke about it. It's like, oh, they're trying to boost the ratings. But again, SNL wasn't popular in the UK. It only some of the sketches kind of made it kind of like because of the internet.
Yeah, so it's like,
really.
Was Jimmy Fallon popular in the UK?
Jimmy Fallon is known in the UK because, he's a late night host and, British celebrities have gone on, or he's...
And viral
it's like, oh, who's Jimmy Fallon?
Maybe.
Oh, he's a US TV host. Who's Jimmy Kimmel? He's a US TV host.
Yeah.
Who's Donald Trump? He's a US TV host. That's ultimately what it is,
Yeah.
Amy Lou Wood was the last one. The most recent one with Meek. Yeah, so Amy Lou Wood... probably known for actually she had her own controversy with SNL over here, didn't she?
Did she? Oh,
they did a White Lotus sketch where one of the they parodied her teeth or something.
Oh yeah.
And everybody was like, oh well, that was a bit tone deaf.
Yeah.
And she kind of came out and said, yeah, it's a bit.
She didn't like it.
Yeah, she didn't like it. Yeah. Because I'm weird, but I'm not that weird. That was her thing.
That was her whole thing. Yeah.
Hannah Waddingham's gonna...
Did you say the Foo Fighters?
Yeah, the Foo Fighters, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Grohl appeared in the opening monologue. And
yeah.
Yeah, the plane landing sketch.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. They're saving 2 of their bigger hosts, I think, to end the season. So, yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens there.
It's going to be 8
musical guests on those episodes?
Miles Smith and Holly Humberstone.
Hannah Waddingham and
Nkuti Gatwa
are
going to come in up. I think that's going to be it then. It's going to be 8 episodes and that's them done for the season. Yeah. But yeah, like standout performers in the cast. Everybody goes on about Jack Shepp.
Which one is he?
He was the one who did Princess Diana.
Oh, yes, I like him.
George Fouracres, people are like, oh yeah, he's kind of like the all-rounder. He's like almost the leader of the cast.
He does.
He's appeared in it most. He's done the Keir Starmer.
Yeah. He plays him regularly.
Yeah. He's done like, these 45 Seconds with 4 Acres is the standout for a lot of people, doing the How Irish Was Your Grandad.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Al Nash, he was, he's just a kind of support player, but I first saw him on Reels or TikTok or, the internet at large with another comedy performer, Imogen Andrews, and I thought, why didn't they get her to be in the cast? I mean, she's very funny, I think, but maybe she was kind of like, nah. Maybe she auditioned and then,
I mean, there were no familiar people, to me anyway.
Celeste Dring, you'll probably know from, she played Princess Eugenie in The Windsors. She's the one, yeah.
She's in the cast?
Yeah, she's in the cast, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
This is her, you've seen her.
Oh, God, yes!
That's her face.
I didn't remember her till just then.
Because, when they were doing that Posh Git sketch about parodying Made in Chelsea.
You didn't remember her either till just then?
No, I knew who she was. I was like, oh yeah, she's from the Windsors, but I thought maybe she's, maybe this is it. But when she was doing the Posh Git, she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, she's channeling her Eugenie there.
Oh, God.
Emma Siddy, Paddy Young, and Anna Magliano do the Weekend Update.
Yeah.
My only criticism, she needs to it would be the same thing that Lorne would say. It's like, you just cannot break. You're doing too much, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, please.
No.
The reason everybody loved Jimmy Fallon was because he could not keep a straight face.
I mean, sometimes it's funny. When you're laughing at the other performers, yes.
Yeah.
But when you're laughing at your own kind of joke, it's kind of like, okay, just do it, just do it so get it out so we can find it funny, and then we'll laugh, and then you can laugh.
I think a lot of it is just, it's not. I don't think they're laughing at their own jokes. I think they're laughing at the other person, and it's just like, oh,
maybe.
God.
I mean, I don't know.
I
feel like a lot of like people like to go, oh, Jimmy Fallon, oh, he was always laughing.
Really?
There was a lot of people who didn't. There was a lot of people who didn't like him for that.
I liked him.
Apparently, Lorne didn't like him because Lorne was very like strict on the perform it seriously, let the audience laugh. This is not for you to laugh at. You should have laughed at this in rehearsal.
I can
not on the
imagine
night.
that the cast wouldn't appreciate it because it's going to throw them off, But
well, the Poor Gad sketch had 4 acres going.
But
this last one going, and I could tell Al Nash was looking off, and that's the way to do it. I think is don't look at the performer, look away, because as soon as you're looking at the performer cracking up, you're just gonna go. It's like a chain reaction.
I mean, he had those people dressed as pigs in his line of sight, and he just could not,
could not get through it.
But to me, part of the appeal of watching a live show is that
I'm not saying, no, don't laugh, anyone. Nobody laugh.
Things are gonna go wrong. And people are gonna laugh, It's like, it's funny. I don't know. It's funny.
Stop laughing. Like one of those sketches, like last one laughing.
I mean, not like all the time, but I don't know. I mean, laughing is contagious, so it's just like, I think it's kind of funny when the cast member laughs. Maybe that's just me. Maybe everyone else is like, how
dare you? How dare you laugh? I knew you were going to laugh at this. You're very nasty people, all of you.
Oh God.
Yes. The entirety of this administration has been one long SNL sketch, and it's not funny anymore.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's good. I think if they're going to cancel it because of like low ratings or whatever, there's enough talent in that cast to go to find something else,
Well, yes, but I think give it another season,
Give it a second season.
I mean, first of all, 8 episodes is like, it's not that much. It's like,
again, you're thinking of like you gone are the glory days of the Roman Empire of US, where 24 episodes and everybody was making 24 episodes.
A 24 episode season, like, so that's going to give them how many?
That doesn't exist in America anymore.
You give them 3 seasons
That's not the norm
before we decide whether they're going to be cancelled or not.
And I think it's because of the amount of money they spend. I mean, with SNL, it's like, how much money are you spending, on that? But with like other TV shows, when they're spending like $100 million an episode, it's like, I can understand why, like, okay.
$100 million.
Yeah, they're spending I think that figure has been touted for like things like Game of Thrones.
Well, maybe something like that.
And stuff like that. And it's kind of like, yeah, okay, we're only going to do 8 episodes then, because that's $800 million right there.
Yeah.
It's like a whole like things that did 20. I'm probably Friends. The whole 10 seasons. I mean, would it have come to like $100 million? Maybe a season did.
I thought it was funny though that they.
You thought it was funny?
They did comment in one of the episodes about how much British people were gonna hate it just because, really.
Well, which one?
I think it was maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if I saw that one.
It was like maybe like the second episode or something, I think.
Like, oh, British people are going to hate this.
Yeah, or maybe it was the first one, or they're just talking about,
British people hate everything,
yeah.
though.
They were just like, oh, yeah.
So it's like, British people are going to love
nobody
this.
Nobody wants to host, we're having a hard time getting hosts and stuff because nobody wants to be on here because they know British people are going to absolutely hate this just because it's American and it's like, what are you doing? And,
in the monologue, yeah.
Yeah, I can't
I think it might have been...
it might have been Tina Fey, but
Tina Fey, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, because it's like... Yeah, no, they don't like anything that's they deem to be unworthy.
No, they don't like anything, full stop.
Full stop. So British people love this, and it's like, no, they don't really. We don't love it now that you've said that we love this.
But the American SNL, as you said, it's hit or miss also.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like...
It's very difficult to be funny, I think. People find all kinds of different things amusing. Not everybody has
comedy
the
is
sense of
subjective.
humor.
People could find, I don't know, that sketch about Shakespeare that they did. And I think it was on the first episode, actually. That was kind of went on a bit too long. I didn't really find it that funny, but there was probably people cracking up about that,
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Same with Mrs. Brown's Boys type things, it's like people are finding this funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, if somebody finds a man dressed up as an aged Irish granny funny, then they're going to find this show funny. And if you don't, you're probably not,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's, as you said, it's all subjective, so it's difficult to know. It's difficult to make a large group of people all find the same thing funny.
It is, yes.
So
it's comedy evolves. What was funny 30 years ago isn't funny now.
Oh, no.
And it's not because, it's a bit distasteful. It's just kind of like, it's old hat,
Yeah.
I mean, there are going to be... I was thinking about, like, the Saturday Live and all that, and I was thinking, Reeves and Mortimer. And, Bob Mortimer is on Would I Lie to You quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about him and Vic Reeves being a comedy double act, and they were the funniest thing going in, like, the 90s.
Mm.
But if we watched some of it now or whatever, it probably wouldn't hold up.
Well, I mean, how many times have you turned on an old sitcom that you used to like as a kid? Oh, you loved it, and you try to watch it now, and it's just like,
Probably none, I'd say.
Actually...
You're asking the wrong person, because I do actually quite find that kind of stuff funny.
It's so funny.
Some of it's still funny. Like, you were watching Step by Step.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd never seen it before. I'd never seen it before, and I was like, actually the jokes are quite funny, actually, on this.
Yeah.
They stand up quite well.
Yeah.
Like, this is one rant I'll just get into. It's like, on the buses, no, I don't find that funny.
Yeah.
And it's because they're kind of low-hanging fruit jokes. Oh, so-and-so's bald. So-and-so's... And it's kind of like... These are just like... They're not funny. You're not funny. You're a pair of 40-year-old men lusting after, like, 20-year-old women. You look all greasy and fat yourselves,
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what... And people found this funny, and it's like, oh, no, this is where people who find this funny like Mrs. Brown's Boys,
Yeah.
That's their kind of humour.
Yeah.
So that... it still kind of prevails today, even though most of the people who were laughing at that in the 70s are probably long dead now,
Yeah.
Because it was 50 years ago. But it's still like, people are like, funny stuff. Really funny stuff, mate.
To me,
whereas like Dad's Army, if you put Dad's Army and On the Buses together, I'd be like, yeah, I'm watching Dad's Army.
Yeah.
The jokes hold up
I'm not
better.
saying all shows that are old... don't.
Well, no,
today.
yeah.
I just mean that there are definitely some that you put on and you're just like, oh. Yeah.
Why did I find this funny again? Did I find this funny? I loved this as a kid. Let me watch it.
Or it's just like...
You're talking about Full House, aren't you?
Well,
yeah. I remember you kind of saying, you coming to me and saying, Full House, I don't like it. Turn it off.
But part of that, that's not exactly the same thing, because I have
it was made for kids.
I have a feeling there were adults at the time that were just like, oh,
well, yes,
my kid's watching this show and it's so corny, it's so cheesy. I don't know, I'm trying to think of another example, but there are some, and that's why I find people who are just genuinely funny, like these comedians on these panel shows, who are just like, they're just so funny off the top of their heads.
Yeah.
I find that so impressive because it's not easy to do. It's just not.
It's not easy to hear something and then make a joke about it, you know?
Yeah. Make a joke that anybody other than you will laugh at.
Well, yeah, you know, like making an in-joke. It's like, you know, I'm very all into in-jokes and stuff, you know? So it's just like only me and someone else will find that funny, not the general public. You know, it's just that kind of thing.
But yeah, I think the cast of this show is good. They're all pretty good.
They're all good. They work well together.
I think the sketches are hit or miss, like they are over here.
Yeah.
And
I think it needs another chance. It needs another season.
Yeah.
So we can see what's going on. We can get a lay of the land. And if Sky want to cancel it, that's terrible.
I mean, a lot of people
said that
they should cancel the one over here at different times. You know, it's like,
I'm thinking
anymore.
they did this because it's kind of like, why did they do this?
It is random. Yes, I will say
it's a little bit random for them to start one up, but I'm thinking, they did it because political jokes.
Yeah,
they don't want repercussions. They don't want to do it on SNL over here because there might be repercussions to them.
I don't know. Apparently, I mean, you and I, we don't really watch SNL most of the time. It's in my lifetime, it's always been like it's always ebbed and flowed as to whether, you know, I'm like into the current cast of SNL or not. You know, I might tune in for a couple seasons and then I'm done with it. And I haven't really like been a loyal watcher in, I don't know,
decades.
Probably the whole time I've known you.
Decades, I'd say.
We tune in for an episode here or there, you know.
Yeah.
But apparently a lot of what people say is their funniest stuff nowadays is the political stuff.
Yeah.
Are there more political jokes, you know? But then you have people going, oh, all these shows are just doing political humor now.
Yeah.
They're just,
Jimmy Kimmel, you know, he's doing, it's just all his
all the comedians, that's all their jokes. It's just everything about politics, and I'm getting sick of it, you know? And it's just like, but that's what's
political
funny right now.
Political satire was a thing. They call it political satire in the UK, you know? It's just like, and that's kind of what Have I Got News for You started to be.
I wonder how that show's doing over here, the American version.
Oh, I mean, it must be. I think it got a second series. I think it was renewed for a second season.
Yeah, I mean, they must be past their second series by now.
Oh, maybe. Don't know. Have to look it up. We'll have to find out. Let us know if you watched the US version on CNN, I think it is.
Yeah, the US version of Have I Got News for You, because we love the British version. We haven't really watched the American version that much.
No.
We're watching all this SNL, and we haven't really watched the American version of... I think we only watched the first couple of episodes.
We haven't watched the American version of SNL.
Well, no.
But yeah, no, I think it's good. They need more.
Give it another shot.
More time. Give it another shot.
Yeah, let him get.
Rudy Giuliani not taking away my shot. That was from the SNL. That was from SNL, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they did the Hamilton spoof.
Yeah.
That was
it was like
good.
their anniversary.
Their anniversary. Yeah, you see, they knocked it out of the park for that one.
Yeah.
Shea Stadium. Yeah.
But anyway, I think we're done here.
I think we're done here.
Let us know if you have been watching SNL UK on, what is it, Peacock, right?
Peacock, yeah. It comes on like Sunday nights or something.
And if not, give it a watch and let us know what you think, because we're curious if there's anybody else watching it, and if there is, what do you think? Do you think it's crap? How do you think it compares to the US version?
Is it better or greater than the US version?
Greater than.
Greater than. Greater than the US version? Better than?
Other than that, thank you as always for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed. We appreciate your support. Shout out to our patrons for their continued support as always. Give us a follow on social media. If you don't follow us already, we're at TButty, TEABUTTY across all socials. And we'll talk to everybody next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.